So in this video is find the derivative of y equals tangent inverse of x. If you have ideas for other videos, leave them in the comments. So tangent of y, so notice the y now gets wrapped inside the tangent. We're going to take the tangent of the left side. The tangent inverse of x gets wrapped in its own tangent, so it becomes tangent of tangent inverse of x. Why would you do that? Because tangent and tangent inverse are just that, inverse functions. That means they cancel off and we can liberate x. In other words, look, we can say tangent of y equals x. You see this? But let's write this just a bit more carefully that it will be useful. So that means it's tangent of y equals x over 1 is equivalent to it, because x divided by 1 is the same as this x. So here, because you're doing the tangent of y is your angle, and the x of over 1, so think about that. Think about the definition of the tangent function. Vertical leg over horizontal leg. So if y is the angle, then x is like the opposite side, and the 1 is the horizontal side, given that y is the angle. So that means we can make a triangle like this triangle right here. Let me zoom in on it a little bit. Okay, look at this triangle. So y is in this position, the vertical leg is x, the horizontal leg is 1, and then by the Pythagorean theorem, you can find that the hypotenuse is the square root of 1 plus x squared. Okay, let's move on now. So going back to here, we're going to have the following. Tangent of y equals x, we're going to do implicit differentiation at this step right here. Right? So tangent of y prime equals x prime. We're differentiating with respect to x. So that's going to tell you the following. Using the chain rule, that secant squared of y times y prime equals 1. So x differentiated is 1. We have our rule for differentiating tangent. Okay, so that looks as shown here. But then what we can do is the following, right? Since secant squared of y times y prime equals 1, you can solve for y prime. So you're going to get that y prime equals 1 over secant squared of y. But that's equivalent to 1 over secant of y squared. Notice the way the 2 is pulled out all the way. But now remember something. Going back to the triangle for a second here. Okay, let me zoom back out. Look at the triangle. You have the hypotenuse identified. You know this is 1 for the horizontal or the adjacent side. But the secant function, the secant of y would be the square root of 1 plus x squared over 1 by its definition, which is then here just the square root of 1 plus x squared. That's relevant because look, going back to here, we had 1 over secant of y squared, but now we know that the secant y part can be replaced with the square root of 1 plus x squared. But then, this 2, so right here, right, this 2 and the square root cancel because they're opposite operations. That means you just end up with 1 over 1 plus x squared, and that's an expression for the derivative of the inverse tangent function. So here's all of the work. I hope this is helpful. Thank you for watching this video. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and check out my other videos. I'm Tom.